told this supplier, can you do payment on delivery? And he said yes, that he's going to do it. So now, listen to our conversation, what he have to said here. Now, he said, if you need these goods, I will explain for you first, and I will send the goods to you. To you simply means the address you will give to him. He will send it there, and you will need to pay for the local shipping fee. Now, you are the one, I know I told you, you take care of the local shipping fee. And he now said, second, when you receive the goods, you need to scan the iPhone carefully. This simply means you need to examine it to check if it is okay. He now said, if you think it's perfect, you will pay for the carrier. And if you think it's not perfect, the carrier will return it. And he said, if you think it's not perfect, you will need to return it and you will not pay. Do you get it? So he now said cash on delivery. Cash on delivery.
Hello, beautiful set of people. Hello, money maker. You're welcome back to another episode of Do It Yourself Complete Mini Importation Training. Of course, if you are joining my YouTube channel for the very first time, get to meet me. My name is Samuel Joshua, and this is 𝐲𝐬 Logistics Limited, right? So, of course, in today's tutorial, I'm quickly going to be sharing with you how you can do buy now and pay later option on Xianyu platform. Now, what do I mean by this? I'm also going to be titling this tutorial how you can make a payment on this platform. Of course, is very much possible. This should be the first time I'm going to be recording a video like this. You can actually buy a item on Xianyu platform and request for the seller to bring it to your shipping company. Let your shipping company see the item, inspect it before you make your payment, right? So in this tutorial, that is what I'm going to be analyzing for you, right? So if it sounds like what you really want to listen to, if it really sounds like what you really want to watch, what you want to do is to smash the subscription button and like the video before we dive into the tutorial. So if you cannot chat to your supplier on idle fish, you're having issues with restrictions, or your idle fish account is being blocked, we can help you rectify it, right? So you can do what? Reach out to me. I'm also available for complete training on how you can do it yourself from A to Z. So without further more ado, let's dive into the tutorial.
I can assure you that nearly all the products you are seeing here on idle fish, be it any gadget at all, on idle fish, you can pay on delivery, right? And I'm going to be sharing with you the simple method and the sample, because I've already tested this service and it works. So that is why I will always come here to share and update with you guys. It won't be as if this guy is showing or teaching us what is not working. If you want to buy maybe you want to buy phone, you want to buy iPhones, you want to buy laptop, you want to buy iPad or anything at all, it is called business strategy, right? So if you leverage, because I'm a type of person that leverage on this platform. I've purchased a lot of gadgets on this platform. If you want proof, I can show you the proof. And I've already speak with a lot of suppliers. So this gives me a clue about this product, on how the website works, how you can negotiate and the likes. I've spoken with tons of suppliers. You can see them. And I make inquiry, because you see all these things, you need to make inquiry before you make any purchase. This is a purchase that I make, I think earlier this year. You can see it here. I asked for the real picture of what I'm buying, so it won't be as if they are scamming you. I had a lot of people complain. No, they worked. I've purchased. Let me show you the phones that I've purchased before I just go straight to the tutorial for today. See them here. I've bought these iPhones here. This is 1715 Pro Max. This is another one here, 206. This is another one, and this is another 11 Pro Max. So it's not as if they are not working. They are working. I've received them. I have testimonial for them, right? So now, for the topic of today, let's look at how you can do payment on delivery and what is the cost, what leads to payment on delivery. We should all know that in goods egg or among the goods one, we should always or we will always have the bad eggs, right? So we discover that there are a lot of fake suppliers on this website, maybe 20% of 80 of 100. They are scammers. So they want to brainwash or they want to also scam. So it is for you, the buyer, to do what? To also use your head, right? So you won't fall a victim. So this is how it works, right? So now let me look for a sample of a product that I'm going to be using. So looking at this product, let me click on this iPhone here. So this is 15 Pro Max and is going for 600 RMB. How possible is that? How true is that? How would you be selling 15 Pro Max for 600 RMB? Now, how do you get it? After you must have read the instruction, maybe the phone is 40. This is in Chinese. I haven't translated this, right? So, but even though I've already translated it, or after I'm done translating this, and I see that the phone is in good condition, this is how it works. Now, you will chat this supplier. The first thing you will do is to make inquiry. If you cannot chat supplier, I can help you fix it. You can just reach out to me with the number displaying on your screen. Then if you are unable to make transaction or you are looking for any airlines or shipping company that can ship phone to Nigeria or Ghana, we can help you ship it down to your country. We have different air flights, right? So that for that. Now, after you must have chat your supplier regarding all the necessary questions you need to ask. There are a lot of questions, most especially when you are buying phone. You don't want to joke with it, honestly, because we have refurbished phone too that will look like an iPhone and is not iPhone. Do you get it? So you need to ask some questions. A lot. I have compiled the questions all together. If you need it, you can reach out to me, but please, it's not free. I'll tell you the truth, right? Because we make a lot of research. All the times that you guys are using to sleep, we make research. We speak with supplier. We do video calls with supplier. We ask for, see, it's a long thing, right? So now, after that, you must have asked your all the questions regarding the phone you want to make the purchase. So once you are now done, if the supplier asked and answered your question correctly, if you are now okay with the device, let's assume you want to make a purchase. Now, this is the first thing you should first take note. The first thing is the fact that if a supplier asks you to pay him directly, or ask him, or is telling you to scan one QR code, or is sending his Alipay account to you via DM, you are on your own. The payment is not in escrow. And what's it called? Idle fish, which is Xianyu, will not take the responsibility of you being scammed. There's nothing can be do because the payment is not in escrow. That is the essence of you paying on this website. So if anything goes wrong, you'll be able to ask for your refund. Don't do a payment that is not in escrow. That's the first thing. Then another thing, this is after you must have agreed that you want to make your purchase now. Now you will now tell this supplier that can he or she do payment on delivery. Like you push it to him directly. You ask him, can you do a payment on delivery, that when you see the phone, when you test everything, you will make the payment. And how do this work? Remember, we are not in China. Everything has been made easy. Now, I'm going to be using our airline as an example. We do inspections. We do consolidation. We do express shipping. If you want to ship a phone to Nigeria within 12 to 48 hours, we can help you ship it. So now it is for our own service to now help you check this phone after your buyer, you are the buyer now, after you and your seller has already agreed payment on delivery. we are now going to give you our address, our warehouse address in China. So before then, you must have reached an agreement with us that you want to do an inspection for a phone, right? So after you do it, you will now send the tracking numbers to us. I'm using my airline as an example now, so you can understand how it works, right? And I'm also going to be sharing with you the practical, because I did this with a supplier. I'm just explaining this so you can understand. After I'm done, then I'll take you to the practical session of it. So now, after you must have done telling us that this is what you want to do, you want us to help you do inspection of the phone to check if everything is okay, then you now make a purchase at the point of the goods. So you are not making payments on 𝐻𝐿 yet. It is when the supplier bring the phone down to our warehouse, that is when you will now say you want to pay on 𝐻𝐿, after we must have checked everything. So now you will send the address to this your seller, which is a supplier on 𝐻𝐿. So it will now give it to a rider, right? It will give it to a rider, and after it give it to that rider, the rider will bring it to the address, which is our own warehouse address. And once it gets there, we'll check everything, the necessary details we need to check about that phone, and we'll now communicate with you that the phone is okay, you can now buy it. But the logistics will be on you, because you are the one, even though you did not later buy it, because the what's it called, the supplier take the sacrifice. So it is not going to be a lose game for the supplier. So even though you don't buy it, you take care of the local shipping fee, which is the money for the freight that they use to bring it to your side. So after you check it, you can now make your payment directly without any delay. That is how it works. Now, let me show you what I mean by the practical. I spoke with a supplier maybe last week, and we agree on the deal. And it's very, very simple. And what is the deal here? Let me scroll up and show you the deal. So, okay, this is it here. Now, I want to make a purchase for this one. So I've already chatted this supply. I don't want you to see our previous conversation, right? So let me just pick it up from here. So I already asked all the necessary questions about this phone. Then I now told this supplier, can you do payment on delivery? And he said yes, that he's going to do it. So now listen to our conversation, what he have to said here. Now he said, I come back. Right? He said he told me that he went for a break before. So he said he come back. Now I now said, he now told me after I asked all the necessary questions now this was his response. He said, if you need these goods, I will explain for you first, and I will send the goods to you. To you simply means the address you will give to him. He will send it there, and you will need to pay for the local shipping fee. Now you are the one, I told you you take care of the local shipping fee. And he now said, second, when you receive the goods, you need to scan the iPhone carefully. This simply means you need to examine it to check if it is okay. He now said, if you think it's perfect, you will pay for the carrier, and if you think it's not perfect, the carrier will return it. And he said, if you think it's not perfect, you will need to return it and you will not pay. Do you get it? So he now said cash on delivery. Cash on delivery. If you are okay with the phone you want to buy, you will pay for it. But if you are not okay, then you will send it back. That means you are paying for, you'll be the one to take care of the local shipping fee. And he now said, I now ask him, okay, let's just leave that side alone, right? I'm not going there. So that is the essence of this tutorial. You can do it and it's going to work perfectly. Just to reduce the scamming zone on this platform. That is the essence of we doing this thing. It's not as if for this thing. So you can learn, right? So it's going to work if you can prefer this or to avoid what I ordered versus what I got. That is the essence of we doing this tutorial. So if you've gained value so far, please, we need a review. Please just give us a like subscribe. Most of you even forgot to subscribe in most cases. You must have watched the video to the very end and you will forget to subscribe. Just click on that subscribe button, like it, and also give us a comment if you've gained one thing or the other. So I'm going to be leaving you with this video on how you can make a purchase on iPhone successfully on this same platform, right? So thank you guys for watching this very tutorial to the very end, and I will definitely see you in my next tutorial.